back to our channel. Today we're starting out with a grocery haul. We just went to, where'd we go?
What?
Aldi.
Okay.
We just went to Aldi and we got a lot of good stuff. Well, we're gonna go ahead and show you everything that we got for our family of 2 for the week, and then it kind of runs over a little bit into the next week too. So we're gonna show you what we got. All right, so we're gonna start over here. We got a bunch of bananas. I like to get bananas every week for us for just a nice little snack. I also got this roasted flatbread. It's veggie. I think I've had this before and it's usually pretty good, and it was like $4. So I thought that would be a good dinner for this week. I got some peanut butter. Do you want to go ahead?
Bread.
Yep, some hot dog buns for the hot dogs we got last week. I got some salad mix for lunches.
Some hot chocolate pods.
Yeah, well, these are packets, they're not pods, but we got some hot cocoa mix. Well, we can do a hot cocoa night maybe.
We have some broccoli.
We did get some broccoli. Some
milk.
Yeah, we got a, oh shoot, this is 1%. I thought this was skim. Darn it. Oh well. We'll still drink that.
We have some strawberries,
We
my
did.
favorite.
Yeah, we got the-
blueberries, also my favorite.
Yep. Rayla got this. You already opened it, but it was like a slime bottle, slime and cloud bottle. That was like $2 over there.
And then we have
Kind of drink did you get?
Pink, not pink, sorry.
Hold
Strawberry, kiwi, lemonade,
Frost. It's not lemonade. It's just strawberry kiwi drink.
Kiwi drink.
And then we
some
got,
carrots, my
yep, we got some, yep, baby carrots. Here those are. We got some, this is spinach and mozzarella ravioli. It looks pretty good. I hope that's good. With some sauce. We got a tiny box of Cheez-Its. What are these, Rayla?
My favorite Nutri bars. I eat them every morning. They're really good.
Yeah, we usually have those for breakfast, don't we? Or you do. So, got some cucumbers, some little cucumbers.
We have some turkey sticks.
Yep, some turkey sausage. I got some garlic. I usually cut this up and then freeze it so I can have it when I need it instead of just buying like just the bulbs like that. I don't know, I just feel like it's easy to cut up that way because it's already peeled, and I saw that there and I was like, that's perfect. I got a couple boxes of cream cheese. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those yet, but maybe we'll find some recipes for that. Maybe
We
some
got
soup.
some muffins for my lunch. Sometimes I pack lunches for my school. We got these.
Yeah, she got the confetti cake kind. I got some boneless, thin sliced chicken breasts, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
For the week. What did you get?
The last one. Okay. This is some sausage.
We got the maple links. We like the maple kind, and then we also got some syrup for hopefully breakfast this week. So we got all of this, and where is my receipt? Oh, it's right here. So we spent $59.90 was the total for all of this. So let me know if that's about the amount that you're spending on groceries right now. I would say usually it's pretty high. Like when I go to Kroger, it's usually a little bit higher. So I thought this week I would go to Aldi and see what kind of good things we could get. All right, you guys, so I am cleaning most of my bedroom. So I'm just showing you some of the parts that I was able to get done. That tub and like by the mirror, spoiler alert, was unable to get that done this weekend. So I will I'm really hoping to do that this week, but we'll see. It's like my most hated task that I do, just because it's like full of papers and I usually have to look through things and get rid of things, and I don't know why, I just really dread that, getting rid of stuff, even just papers, for whatever reason. So as you can see, I'm starting with my nightstand. My daughter, she did help me with this. She did help for a little bit, and then she wanted to do her own thing and got kind of bored. And also I was feeling a little bit stressed and frustrated, to be honest, doing this. I should have done it the night before, but I was just so tired. We had gone out together like at a fall festival, and we got home a little bit later, and my daughter has been sick this weekend for whatever reason. This is like the second time already this year she's gotten sick. Actually, the third time, because she got sick in August, and then she was sick a couple, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but she missed school or had to be sent home from school one day. So we have just been getting hit hard with the sickness here at our house. I don't know what it is, but it usually just starts out as like a cold, and that's what she has been having. She's just had a really bad runny nose, not too much of a cough yet, but really just runny nose, and then complaining about headaches and things like that. So I'm hoping she'll feel better and it'll be over pretty quickly. Anyway, so I just cleaned this off. I had her wipe down the dresser with Murphy's oil cleaner. I'm trying to think of what it's called exactly, but I just pour like about a fourth a cup of that with some water when I do my dressers and my nightstand. This vanity I just spray down because it's not real wood, but the other things I'm pretty sure are real wood, and I wanted to try to keep them looking as nice as possible for as long as possible. So as you can see, I've moved on to the vanity. This is another spot that just collects a lot of items. This is where we do my daughter's hair in the morning, and it just gets cluttered. Sometimes she eats over here. I have a different amount of hair products for her because her hair is super curly. It's pretty fine, but it is super curly. And so I try to keep it pretty, I don't know if the right word, I don't keep it oily, but it just gets really dry. So I have like a lot of different oils and things, and still trying to figure out what is the best for her. But I also have mousse, and then I feel like a lightweight oil works pretty well to kind of keep down the frizz for her. If anyone has any suggestions that has curly hair or just unruly hair, I'd love to hear them down in the comments below. But anyway, like I said, this was really hard to do today. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I was kind of mean, I guess you could say. I just really wanted to get this done, and I think it's because I was on such a time crunch. We had to be somewhere at around noon today. This is what the drawers look like before, just things thrown in there. So I'm going to clean everything out. But like I said, I think I was just really rushed, and it was a really stressful week at work. And I think I kind of brought that into my weekend, and I always get stressed when I don't feel like I can get things done. And I just felt so bad for my daughter, especially because, like I said, I just really wanted to get things done. And she was like, "Can you help me with this? Can you, mommy?" And I was like, oh my goodness, I just really want to get this done. So just feeling a lot of guilt right now, even though we had a great time the night before. I spent so much time with her, but she is one that doesn't play very well by herself. And honestly, she wants to be in the same room with me pretty much 24/7. I don't know what it is. Maybe I was just so much of a helicopter parent when she was younger, and we just didn't have a lot of space. Like in our old apartment, it was like one level, and it was like, there's just a couple rooms, the bathroom, the bedrooms, and then like the living room and kitchen basically. And so she was pretty much with me all the time, and this place is a little bit different. We've got our bedrooms up here, and then downstairs we have, the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, all that kind of stuff. So, and she was in daycare where they're in literally like one room all the time, just like in that same exact room with adults. And so I feel like that kind of plays into it a little bit, but I feel like it's really hard that she doesn't have siblings to play with, but at the same time, I don't think I could do that. So anyway, and I don't really want to be honest, at least not at this point in my life. But anyway, we wiped everything down. Like I said, I'm trying to organize those hair drawers a little bit. I did take out some stuff just because I wanted to clean it. I use Barbicide. I used to be, well, I have my cosmetology license, and so that's just what I've always used. So I just dump that in the sink with some water and I let it sit for a few minutes, and then I think it's 10 minutes you're supposed to let it sit. Sometimes I forget about it and it sits for a really long time, and you know what, it happens. And so then I just rinse it all off and then just dry it with a towel, and then also kind of let it air dry. For you guys, for the camera angle there, I ended up switching it so you could see me just a little bit better. But that top drawer is kind of like, I don't want to say a junk drawer, but it has just some random things like my iron and then some thank you cards. I tried to fit my toolbox in here, but it's just too big. So I think I'm going to put like some charging cords in there and just kind of miscellaneous things. But these last two drawers are like our nail polish drawers. So this second one I have is just like, as you can see, just like regular nail polish, tons of brands. I was started to go through and kind of test things to see if they were any good. I ended up throwing away just a couple of them because honestly, I didn't want to take the time to go through all of these. I started and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. It will just take too long. And I probably need to throw away probably all of these. I've had them for years and years and years, probably way too long, and they're probably not really functional, and I don't really know why I keep them. I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic, but it does kind of remind me of when I used to like do nails, and it just kind of is maybe sentimental a little bit. I don't know. But, and I would use them on my daughter, but in the drawer below, we have like our gel nail kit, and she likes that one so much better. Well, she's actually right now obsessed with having like acrylic, like the fake press-on nails. So I've just been tearing off the like sticky part and then just gluing them on because she wants them to stay on for a while, and if they fall off, she has a meltdown pretty much. You could say she just really wants them to stay on. She loves them. She thinks they're the best things ever. And so once in a while, I will let her do that. And I'm still kind of perfecting how to keep them on her little tiny nails. And we have to get the little mini impress nails for her because her nails are so tiny. And she's probably really not old enough to wear them, but like I said, we're kind of making it work right now, but she loves to have her nails done. I like to do the gel kit too, but they just don't stay on for very long. They either fall off or she picks them off. I feel like it's a good kit if you just want to do your toes and you want it to stay on for a little while, because I could probably get it to stay on my toes for up to 2 weeks. I don't really paint my nails anymore, but I feel like if you really took your time and did a good job, you could probably keep them on your nails for a little bit. Sorry guys, my camera totally just fell down right there, but I am just finishing putting all of that away. I had sprayed both drawers and then wiped them down, and that was what that one looked like. And then we're going to go through the bottom one. Like I said, this is just like my gel polish, and then the light, and then a few other things that I use, or that it came with, like glitter, and then like nail clippers, and then those like cuticle trimmer type things like that. And then I also have these swatches that the gel nail kit came with. So I wanted to take these out of like the foam, but they just look so nice and organized that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep them in this. All right, so we are getting close to being done, and I am so thankful. Even though this didn't take very long, it has just been like hanging over my head and just being really daunting to get done. I should have done this, like I said, a long time ago, and in the future I hope to not let it get this bad. But anyway, I just took everything off the dresser. I did clean the mirror. I didn't show that, but I did wipe that down with some vinegar glass cleaner, and it just looks so much better. I really should get rid of, I have earrings up here, and I don't ever wear earrings, you guys. Basically my holes are probably closed up at this point, but I don't know why I even keep them around, because I never put them in, even for special occasions anymore. I just don't really do that. Is that what happens when you become a mom and your life is pretty much mostly about other people? Maybe that's just me. But so I'm just like putting these earrings that I've kept on the like plastic paper part, and I'm actually putting them on the gosh, I cannot talk tonight, the like little stand that they have, or I'm just taking them off and just tossing them into the little like bucket at the bottom of my jewelry holder. I know this is kind of random, but I just wanted to come on here and say I hope that everyone is doing well right now. Like I said, I'm kind of jumping back to my mom guilt situation, but I hope everyone is enjoying this time of year, enjoying fall. I love fall so much, and I'm so excited. I just want the weather to cool down here a little bit, and then I feel like it'll feel a little bit more like fall, but I'm loving all of the fun fall things that we are getting to do, and I hope that other people are getting to experience that as well, even though, to be honest, I feel like this year, like finance-wise, it's probably a little bit harder than years past, but we are making it work. So this is when the dresser is all done. It looks so much better. This was everything I took off of it, and I'm just going to reorganize all of that. But this is everything that I did. My daughter put that little picture of herself. I had the frame in her room, and she taped it up and taped her pictures on it and put it in my bedroom, which was honestly the sweetest thing ever. And it made me think that sometimes I feel like I don't deserve her because she's so sweet. She did come in here and kind of move things around a little bit, or maybe it's just because of the drawer, but I'm just putting those back. I know this video is short this week, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you.